Hey everybody and welcome to this video. I'm Minxlaura123. This is going to be a spend the day with me vlog, so I hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please click like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Also, don't forget to smash the notification bell to all notifications. Okie dokie, so it is the weekend, baby. Yeah, honestly, I have so been looking forward to the weekend and it's here and I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be busy, but I want to have some relaxed time as well. I'm going to go out this morning, just do a little shopping, just get a little exercise, do some steps, and then just, yeah, have a nice day at home with Nathan. And obviously I want to do my own thing as well. I've got some bits and pieces that I want to do, hopefully some filming. We'll see. No, I do need to motivate myself to film because once again, I've not really filmed again. But to be fair, I've been really busy, and also I've had Christmas, I've had Boxing Day, blah, blah, blah. So I just haven't really had a chance to actually just sit down and film a few videos. So I really want to try and today get some done, film some in bulk. So I know that I've got like backup. So yeah, that is the plan. Bit of shopping, bit of relaxing, bit of playing some games with Nathan and some filming and some reading. Definitely today involves reading because my new book from Taylor Jenkins Reid is brilliant. I'm loving it so much. I will show you and tell you about it later. But yeah, I've had a bit of a reading slump recently, so to find a book that I'm like thoroughly enjoying and I can't wait to pick up and read again is brilliant. So I'm really happy about that. Talking about books, me and Nathan tidied up and sorted through the books that were over there yesterday. Let me show you. There are a lot of books over there. So actually the front section there, these little books here, they're to go on eBay. So I've already read them, so I'm just going to sell them as like a bundle. But the ones at the back there and the ones at the back there, there is like some behind that front pile. They're that I've got to read. I still haven't read yet. It's got so many books that I need to read. I really do. And then yesterday when I went to the library, I ended up getting 2 more, which was absolutely ridiculous. I come home and I was like, Nathan, I kind of got 2 more books out from the library. He was like, what about all them? What about all those? I was like, I know, I have a problem. But to be fair, I always don't mind getting them from the library because number 1, they're free. Number 2, it's good to keep using the library service, because if you don't use it, you lose it. And I do not want to lose our library. And I just really like looking around at the books in the library. And they're 2 horrors, which are brand new. So, yeah, I'm trying to justify myself. But no, I have a lot of books to read. I mean, that's only them ones. I've also got loads of books upstairs. I've got books in that bookcase. There's lots of books that I need to read, and no doubt there'll be more books I'll be buying this year. Bookworm problems, but yeah. So I really want a nice weekend. This week has been, a mixture of kind of really busy, but also really good fun. And I loved Christmas Day and Boxing Day and just being around Nathan and my dad and just like playing games is so fun. Like just playing silly games, just having a really good like belly laugh, and just like relaxing, and it's been so lovely. I just wish it wouldn't have gone so quick. I feel like Christmas, like you get all that build up, all that anticipation, and then it's just like it's done and we're like, I mean, you're in that weird kind of limbo stage at the moment between Christmas and New Year, because to me, like, I still feel kind of Christmassy, because you've still got the New Year thing and everything. I love New Year and just sitting with Nathan. We normally watch some like TV stuff and play some games, and like we always do at 12 o'clock and have a little snog. And it's just, I don't know. I always get now emotional because obviously my mum's not here. So, because I always remember when it was New Year, me and Nathan would go upstairs and, we'd say Happy New Year to my mum and give her a little kiss. And most times she was awake because she was watching the TV or the fireworks were keeping her up. But I do remember the odd occasion where she would have fallen asleep and then we would go up there and she'd go, I'm asleep, you bloody woke me up. But, we still sat there. Even last year, we were like, Happy New Year, Mum. I think it's never going to get easier. I've just got to learn how to live with it. Does that make sense? I know people say time is a healer, and I suppose to a certain degree it is, but I just don't feel like it's ever going to get easier. And in some way, my grief has got worse this past year because, I think reality started to sink in that she's gone, and it's like, the longer I haven't spoken to her. So you know, for me, it's not going to get easier, but I'm going to learn to live with it as best I can. I'm going to learn to kind of, you know, try and be positive, try and be happy. My mum would not want me being miserable. My mum would not want me being depressed and sad and not kind of moving on with my life. I know that. I know that because she, you know, whenever she saw me miserable, she's like, cheer up, what's the matter with you? So I need to, not only for her, but for myself and for Nathan, just kind of have the next year as just really kind of being more positive, trying to do more things, trying to be, you know, even more pushing my boundaries and dealing with my anxiety better. And, you know, I think someone said to me the other day, like, about New Year's resolutions, what ones have you got? And what, so, like, for me, like, do you do New Year's resolutions or do you not? Or do you just kind of have things that you want to do, like goals? But for me, like, I just want to carry on with my weight loss journey. I've lost 2 stone, which is brilliant, but I really wanted to lose more. I thought I was going to lose more, but it's not as easy as I thought, you know. But then, to be fair, even though I haven't lost more than 2 stone in, like, on the scales in weight, my clothes sizes have gone down a hell of a lot. Like, I've gone from like a size 20 jean to a size 16 in jeans, which is, to me, a miracle. I hadn't worn a 16 for bloody years. And like, even when I go shopping and I get tops, I instantly pick up XL now. I like, you know, I'm just like, oh, XL. And I put them on and they're just way too big. So I have to go for either a large or even like one of my sweatshirts I got the other day from Primark was a medium. My new jacket from Sainsbury's, a medium. So it's like a bit confusing. So I think I've lost inches as well, obviously. And I think I've gained muscle. Because obviously I'm doing more now, I'm walking more now. And I think, you know, it's just weird because, like, even though it's saying only 2 stone on the scales, I know I've lost in a way that my clothes fit better, you know, smaller sizes, I've got more muscle and strength. So I don't know, it's weird. But I think, yeah, next year, continue with the weight loss, continue with the exercise. I need to get back on that exercise bike a bit more. I do lots and lots of walking. I'm always on my feet, you know, I'm always doing lots of walking. You know, when I go and earn the pennies, I'm literally on my feet all the time throughout the shift. And then obviously I walk there, I walk back, and even on my days off, like, I'm just walking around shopping or whatever. So it's lots of walking, but I feel like I'm not doing enough on the bike. So I don't want to push myself and do too much, but I don't think it's a problem if I start bringing back using the exercise bike. I mean, it's, you know, expensive, I've got to use it. So yeah, going back on the bike again, just keeping up with the exercise, keeping up with my, you know, my food and stuff. I'm proud of myself, how I've done, you know, with my food and like cutting back on bad things, you know, and just, you know, like counting calories has really helped me. Having the slim fast as well. I don't have the slim fast all the time. I just literally have that sort of a couple of times a week, if that. It's just like a replacement meal, but I think having one of those helps, and just changing my diet in general. Having the odd treat, but like not all the time like I used to. When I think back to how many calories I was having before, I don't know how many. I mean, I try and aim for like 1,500 a day. I mean, now and again, it might go over by a little bit here and there, but like in general, that is the goal that I have every day. And yeah, I don't know what I was having before. I was probably having that just by lunchtime. Like, seriously, when I was thinking of all the stuff I would have, you know, my breakfast, snacks, chocolate milkshakes. Do you remember, if you're a regular viewer, I always used to have my Yazoo chocolate milkshake, a big plate of like creamy mash, which was like 400 calories pretty much on its own. It would be a meal, and then I'd always put like loads and loads of cheese on it, which God knows how many calories that was. So and yeah, loads of naughty desserts in the evening, lots of cake. I can't, I'm so embarrassed by myself of how much I was eating, but I think I was just like, I was comfortable and I was just eating, like, I don't know, it's really embarrassing. But anyway, I don't do that anymore. I've changed like a whole, you know, losing weight isn't just about losing weight, it's about changing a whole lifestyle and a mindset. And I think I've done that this year. So I'm proud of that and want to carry on doing that. I want to read more books, because this year, well, I'm so busy, I just come home and I just want to chill, and I don't read as much because I watch TV or whatever. So I really want to get into more reading this year. Don't get me wrong, I still read a lot of books, like, clearly, but I want to read even more this year, and do some more like book content on the channel, because I really, you know, I used to love doing all my book videos and like new book haul or book reviews, or like my reading wrap-ups every month. Like, I stopped doing it, and so I really want to you know, give that back again. And also just in general with YouTube, just try and get back into my filming more and planning videos, filming videos, promoting videos, and like, you know, YouTube is such an important part of my life, and I love it. I don't know, it's always now about feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling just want to, you know, be lazy and do whatever apart from filming. So I need to push myself, motivate myself, get more organised with my filming, because, you know, I've worked on my channels for over 10 years. I can't just let it go. It's not as a big thing as my life as it used to be, and I know that, but I still want to make it a big part of my life. Like, I still want to give time and effort to my filming and that. So yeah, more YouTubey stuff in the next year. I definitely want to go and do more places with Nathan. We go out more, we'll do more. This year has been hard with, like, regards to money and stuff. We both lost our jobs beginning of the last this year. I don't know where I am. Last year, this year. No, in February we got made redundant, and I think, you know, we just lost Mum in October. Then we got made redundant, both of us, and it was a struggle, you know. We have to be really careful with our money and our redundancy money, and, like, you know, paying the bills. Like, the house is like our responsibility now. So it's a lot of pressure. So I suppose, like, having days out, doing stuff, spending money on places kind of took a back seat, because we had to focus on being careful with the money we did have. Obviously now I can be a bit more, you know, better with my money. I've started saving again, but also paying for bills, also treating myself to stuff. So yeah, and obviously once Nathan can go back to work, he's going to be doing the same. I feel really sad for Nathan, because, like, he hasn't been able to find anything else. And mainly the reason for that is because we need someone here in the house while all the building stuff's going on. I know some people are like, oh, you should just leave builders in there. I can't. The thought of leaving builders in, like, that we don't know, in the house, I could not relax at all, as could Nathan. So, and I know my mum would have been exactly the same. Like, she'd never have workmen around or whatever, you know. If there was no one in the house, she'd always send one of us home to stay here in the house with them. And it's not always the fact, oh, they're going to steal something. They probably wouldn't steal anything. Let's be honest, there's nothing really worth stealing, but it's just that kind of invasion, like, of your space, of your private stuff. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable, either would he. So obviously, while I go and earn the pennies, I know that he's here for when the builders are here, the decorators are going to be here. Once all of it's done, once the asbestos has gone from my mum's ceiling, once the builders come back and fixed all the cracks and that in the house, then it's the decorating stage, and then it's done. Then it is all done. The house is going to look lovely and obviously fixed, and then Nathan can, you know, start looking for work again. We'll both have more money, and then we can both actually go do something, go somewhere, have a day out, you know, maybe stay somewhere and just start spending money again without thinking, oh my God, you know, we've got to be really careful. So yeah, it's been a hard year with regards to all the house and the job stuff. And, like, when I was unemployed, it was really horrible. Like, it was both of us unemployed, and, you know, my CV is not as good as Nathan's. Nathan's CV, he's done a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of retail, you know, a bit of office. Whereas I've literally, you know, for the last sort of 20 years been in telesales. That was my thing. So every time I was applying for jobs that I know I could have done, I wasn't even getting an interview. I wasn't even getting a reply, because probably all they're seeing on my CV is telesales. And ironically, one of the telesales companies that I applied for, that's local in Southend, it just didn't happen. Like, they didn't want me, and I was like, what? I've got like 20 years of telesales experience. I don't know, but, you know, obviously that was sorted out, thank God, and I found something. But it's been a tough year with everything, you know. Still dealing with the grief of losing my mum. As I said, it's got harder in a way, because it's just been, like, I can't believe I've not spoke to my mum in all this time. Like, it's just, I can't get it. You know, me and my mum would talk every single day, you know, and to not have that, it's a weird feeling. I don't like it. I just miss hearing her voice. I miss seeing her little face. As I said before, I even miss her nagging at me because the house is a mess or whatever, you know. But, you know, I do still feel her spirit around me. I do feel still that she's here. And, you know, I do talk to her most days, to be fair. Yeah, I miss her so much, honestly. I've been watching, I go through stages where I can and I can't watch old videos of my mum. And I've been watching, like, these funny videos on TikTok of her, and, you know, just random videos that I've got, and it just kind of brings me that comfort again. But then another time I go through a stage of I can't watch them because it just upsets me too much. So yeah, I don't know. So next year I need to really work on my grief therapy, and whether it's just doing it myself, or even maybe looking into getting counselling again for it. So I was having grief counselling, but it ended, and maybe I do need some more counselling with it. I don't know. And yeah, maybe just to get the house sorted would be nice. So it'll look all nice and feel nice and fresh and revamped. We plan obviously next year on getting a pet. We are getting a tortoise. We're going to call him Terrence. It's all planned. It's going to sit over there where the other sofa was. So yeah, we're going to get little Terrence, who will of course be part of this channel. You know it, Terrence123. So that would be cool. And obviously this year we lost Wilma, our beautiful goldfish, as well. So it's been really sad. Like honestly, I'd had Wilma so many years. She was over 20 years old, and I know everyone's like, oh, she's just a fish, but like you could say that about any animal. Oh, it's just a dog. Oh, it's just a cat. When a pet is your pet, you know, and you love them and you care for them and you look after them and you feed them, and you know, and they pass on. It's such a horrible feeling, and I'm still devastated about losing Wilma. I still like lay in bed and expect to hear her, you know, like swimming about and moving her stones. You know, in the mornings when I get up, I'd always see her, and she'd be waiting for her breakfast. Like, it's hard, you know, it's horrible. And you know, she's buried in the back garden, so I do sometimes just stand there where she's buried and be like, "Hey, Wilma, mummy's here." God knows what the neighbours think of that, but anyway. But yeah, so they're the main things for next year, and obviously there'll be more as well. But I carry on working hard, carry on doing my best, carry on just trying to be positive, trying to, you know, fight the anxiety, just be a better person, and yeah, read more books. God, what? I was only going to do the intro, and suddenly now I'm just gone into this really deep conversation. Sorry, I keep itching my face. I used this blusher the other day, and it's really, it's made me itch, so I won't be using that again. Yeah, it was a Revolution blusher, and I put it on. It was like a highlight blusher, and I was like, this side's all right, but it's this side. Maybe I'll put a bit more over here because it's really made it itch. Anyway, right, I've dried my hair a bit, so I might leave it naturally to dry because it's kind of dry. It's a little bit damp, but it's dryish. But once I'm walking around outside, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm going to have some breakfast in a minute, and then I'm going to get ready quick, and then I'm going to head to town. A few bits and pieces I want to get, and also just a general kind of mooch around the shops, have a little look, get my steps in, you know, for walking. I like when I do my Saturday walk around the shops because I know I'm getting my steps in, but in a fun way. It's not like just going for a walk around the block or going for a long walk wherever. You're actually having a little shop and a little walk, calorie burning, so it's all good. So yeah, going to do that, and I'm looking forward to do that. Nathan wants me to go into the Warhammer shop, Games Workshop, because he wants something from his Christmas money that he got from me and my dad. So he wants like a figure. He's not sure if it's in stock, so he's put two down. The main one that he wants, and then there's another one that he wants. If they haven't got either of them in stock, I've got to ask the guy to order it in there, so that's fine. I do like going in a little Warhammer shop, actually, because, you know, I like Warhammer as well. Not as much as Nathan does, but I do like it. So I like going in the shop, and they have it always looking nice, and the displays are pretty cool. So I try and get a little bit of footage if I can. I always feel really awkward filming in there because it is quite a small shop, and like if there's people in there, I'm always a bit like, so we'll see. I'll try and get a bit of footage, but yeah, so that is where I go. They're not open till 10, so I want to I'm thinking, should I start that end so I know I've got it, or should I start the other end and walk up? I don't know, because the Warhammer shop is up at the top of the high street, but I also want to have a look in Primark and stuff, which is at the bottom. I don't know. Do I start at the bottom and walk up? I did ask Nathan if the figure he wants me to get, like if it's heavy, if they've got it. And he said, no, it's not heavy. So I haven't got to take my trolley today. I'm just going to go with some tote bags and stuff. But there's nothing like major that I'm looking for in town. I just fancied a little wander. As I say, it's a good way of getting my steps in as well. Get some fresh air. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes. Oh my God. Sorry. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to go do my breakfast, get ready, and I'm still living with my clothes in bags because I can't get into the cupboards, the drawers, anything, which is what I actually spoke to the guy from the insurance company yesterday for a little update of what's going on with the house. And I was like, look, you know, I've got no heating, it's blooming freezing, and also, like, my clothes are in bags. I said, I'm living, like, with my clothes in bags in the front room, everything's everywhere, like, it's just, it's got to be done, it needs to be sorted. So, anyway, and without going into too much detail, because it's too much information, but there we go, I've got my period as well, so I do feel a bit groggy. So yeah, anyway, I don't know why I shared that with you, but I have. Too much information. Anyway, it's nature, I can't help it. Right, anyway, I'm gonna go have my breakfast, so and then we can go out. Okay, so I'm just walking to town now. It is freezing, like, it's so cold. Oh my god, it's freezing. Whew. I'm wearing my Emily Strange sweatshirt. Got it from Temu. I love it. I used to wear Emily Strange stuff like all the time when I was younger. So yeah, it's like I'm reliving my youth with Emily. Yeah, I'm just walking to town. It's really quiet. There's like nobody about. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to town, do my thing. I might go get a cup of tea somewhere as well. I haven't done that for ages. Just go sit somewhere, have a cup of tea. So I might do that if it's not too busy in town, obviously. So yeah. Okay, we have arrived at the Warhammer shop. Let's go in. I love this display. So cool. Honestly, absolutely love it. Look at that. Look at all these different paints. There's literally like so many different colour paints. Just picked up my winnings from the Euro Millions lottery the other day. Look, do you want to see my winnings? That is it. £2.70. So yeah, I won't be leaving the country or going on a cruise quite this time, but it's still a win. I don't normally do the Euro Millions lottery, to be fair, but it was supposed to be like a massive one. Me and Nathan were like, stuff it, let's do it. And yeah, we got that back. So that'll kind of go towards my cup of tea somewhere. But yeah, anyway, so I just bumped into my dad and Jan. That was quite fun. He was having a little chat and a laugh and talking about Christmas and stuff like that. So it's nice to see them too. And yeah, I'm now obviously gonna just wander down the street, shops, see if there's any sales on, just to get a little wander, get a bit of exercise. I think I'm going to walk right to the end of the high street and then walk back up. I've got Nathan's Warhammer stuff in here, so I haven't got to go in there now. That's all done. And to be fair, it's not heavy, so that's all right. So yeah, just going to have a little wander that way and then back up and then just home again. Home again, home again. Jiggity jig. But yeah, so it's very cold still. And I think it's going to rain some more. It's been raining, but I've got a feeling there's going to be some more rain. Luckily, though, I have a hood on my jacket, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Haha. Anyway, the library's around there, but I'm not going to go in there because I've got too many books. Nathan was like, if you go to town, do not get any more books at the library. I was like, I'm not going to. No, I won't. But with books, though, I will have a little look in Waterstones because there might be something on offer. I've got lots of vouchers from Christmas, so we'll see if there's any sales. So I don't know if the sales have already started now or if it's in January in the shops. Like, do the January sales kind of start now or do they start after? I don't know. Well, we'll see. We might find something. If not, getting a bit of fresh air, getting a bit of exercise with me walking. So it's, you know, it's fine. Anyway, right, I'll see you in a bit. Tenner. Wow. That is good for a tenner. Okay, so this is in a size large. And what do you think? I look like a biker chick. Just gonna get my Harley. Vroom, vroom. Oh. Right, it does do up, but I'm gonna show you it does up in case you don't believe me. Hold on. There you go. Does up. Does up. It does up. My top is quite long. It does look a little bit short with this top. To be fair, I probably wouldn't have it done up anyway, just have it loose. Oh, where's the zip? Right, so that's the large. I'm going to try the XL one just in case, but I don't know. Maybe the XL will be too baggy. This feels quite fitted, which is nice. For a tenner, bargain. I don't quite get what colour it is. It's like a weird colour. It's like a browny, greeny colour. I don't know, but I kind of like it. I'm also going to try on this hat. Oh no, $3.50. Maybe I won't try on that hat. I just want a cheap little beanie hat, but like, don't know about $3.50. No, I'll put that back. It's just too big. Look at the arms. Arms are too big, and it's just a bit baggy. It's quite hench. Do you know what I mean? So I'm pleased to say the smaller size fits. My mum absolutely used to love the Rolling Stones, bless her. I never got into them myself. I love the Beatles, but nah. But she loved the Rolling Stones. I absolutely love that jumper, but it looks itchy as, well, yeah. You can see it's going to be very itchy. I don't do itchy clothing. Love these little denim waistcoats. Have they got any bigger sizes? Because they look tiny. Oh, there's an XL there. A little bit short though. I wish it was longer, you know, but we can try. Even if I had it with like a t-shirt or something. Oh, everything's up so bloody high up. I know I'm very short, but it's a very oral one. What do you think? 16 quid though. Just all the way around. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go in the changing room in a minute, but I'm just saying. Well, it's not too short. Anyway, right. Look at my arm, just piles of stuff on it. I'm not going to look around much else because I won't be able to carry anything. Okay, so I'm in the changing room now in Primark. Let's do this. Okay, right, so let's have a look. I love the navy and white and gold colour. This is like a little jacket cardigan. It's a bit kind of meh. I don't know. It's all right, but it's, I don't know. It's nothing exciting, is it? So it looked really smart on the hanger, but in reality, it just looked a bit boring. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. Not really. It's too small. No, it's too small. Yeah, and it's really cropped as well. Even if it would have been a bit bigger, it just looks stupid. So, no. Okay, I was going to try on this denim shirt, right? But I cannot get the buttons off, like, you know, undone. They're just so. Oh, there you go, done one. But they're really. Oh, Jesus, they're really stiff. Me trying to do up this shirt would be irritating. This one, I just can't. It's so stiff. So I think because of that reason alone, I'm not even going to bother trying on that shirt, which is annoying. And to be fair, it's quite heavy. I like a denim shirt, but I'd liked it a bit thinner. This is quite heavy. Oh well. Right, next up. Is there only 2 left? Okay. Got some Guns N' Roses sweatshirts. I've got one in an XL, one in a large, one in a medium. So I'll try the medium first. Last time I bought a sweatshirt, it was in a medium, so I will try the medium. There you go. Is that medium? Yes. Okay, right. I do like a bit of Guns N' Roses. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah, yeah. Right, hold on. Obviously, I've still got my Emily Strange top on underneath, but I'll just be able to tell. Oh, there's the bottom of it. Right, okay. Well, it fits, but it feels a bit. Nah. No. So I have got it on, which is good, but it's just I like a little bit baggier top. I do have a top underneath. Would that make much difference? Probably not. Nah. Right, let's try the bigger size on then. She's got eyes like the bluest skies. I used to have a massive crush on Axl Rose. Not so much now, but back in the day, oof, Axl Rose and John Bon Jovi when I was a teenager. Let me pull my trousers up, pull my top down. So this is a large, which is still good because clearly I used to wear XL. Right, let's have a look. Well, that fits better, without a doubt. Right, as I say, keep saying, I've got a top underneath, so it'd be even looser without that. But yeah, you can see even with a top underneath, it's nice. It's not too baggy that it looks stupid. I love the pattern. The roses obviously as well, the pink and the grey. It's nice together. I'll rip this off. I hate it when they put these blooming stickers on them because sometimes it's fine. So that is pretty cool. I do like that. You can't get enough sweatshirts. Anyway, right, I am gonna stuck to me now. Gonna get this off and put my coat back on. So yeah, the jacket. Oh, the jacket's out there, so I'm gonna get that. That's a tenner. This is a tenner. So, what do you reckon? Do you like it? Isn't it great? Is it not? I've already got loads of sweatshirts. Do not need any more. But it is cozy. I mean, it's still gonna be cold for a while, isn't it? So, you know, it's a bit of Guns N' Roses. Now I'm just like, should I be wasting a tenner on this? Do I really need this top? Really? I do like it though. I like the grey and the white and the pink. And it's Guns N' Roses. I've got a Guns N' Roses t-shirt, but I've not got Guns N' Roses sweatshirt. So, is it worthy of a tenner? I'd like it if it was cheaper in the sale or something, but it's brand new, so it won't be in the sale. I love that cover. Look at that. What is that? Piers Torday. It's like a werewolf. Yeah, look, werewolf. Can't see the title of it though. What is it? But it looks cool. I don't really read autobiographies, but I did read this one, Daisy May Cooper. Hexy Bitch. It was so good. Lots of like paranormal stuff in it, and just yeah, really loved it. That is a very creepy cover. Look at that, The Silence Factory. Bridget Collins. Oh my god, that cover is creepy. Oh wow, look at that. That is stunning. The Last Hour Between Worlds. Look at the sprayed edges. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh wow, this actually sounds amazing. I'm just going to look on Goodreads to see if it's part of a series or if it's standalone. But magic, clocks, beautiful. It sounds my cup of tea, let's put it that way. Okay, so the time is now 1:30 and I'm at home. I've got a drink in my Rebel cup. Look at this. I love this. Hold on, let me turn it around. Look, I love her. She's such a cool character. I just realised she looks like me and she looks like me. We all look like very similar. Well, in my head I look like that, not really. Look, we all look alike. You do all look alike. So yes, I'm going to have a drink and then I'm going to have a little bit of chocolate because I'm naughty. Or as my mug says... Rebel. I'm a rebel. Yeah. And then, guess what time it is? Housework. Housework time. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. Yeah. It's got to be done. So it's an absolute mess here. There's clothes everywhere. To be fair, most of the mess is mine. But we've got a lot of housework to do. We're going to just get on with it in a minute. So I'll see you in a bit. Modelling my cosy Saturday clothing. What do you think?
It's wonderful. So you've got a
It's really baggy
a Mickey Mouse like sweatshirty jumper, and then some baggy old
pajama
bottoms.
They're both Disney Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's wonderful.
Snug.
Very snug.
Cozy.
Very cozy.
You can't beat a bit of bully. Bullseye.
It is Bullseye.
So the modern version, yeah. So this is the new version of Bullseye, and the reason we're going to be watching it is a Christmas special, but we've recorded it because my mum loved Bullseye.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I used to watch it with her and my dad as well on a Sunday afternoon. And yeah, for years she'd watch the repeats from the 80s and 90s. Yeah. She just loved it. So we're going to watch the new one in respect of Mummy. It's not going to be as good as the old one because no Jim Bowen. Jim Bowen was Bullseye. He was the presenter. Who's the new one doing it? Flint.
Freddie Flintoff, yeah.
Yeah, not keen. But we're going to give it a go. If you don't know, it's a quiz, but also darts, which I'm not like a massive darts fan. No. But I did used to enjoy watching Bullseye. So for Mummy, let's do a bit of boy. I wonder if he still says, if they lose, they used to say, "You got your bus fare home."
I don't know.
I don't know. No. We'll see. Dum 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 dum. Is that right? Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Yeah.
Captain Scarlet.
Captain Scarlet. Well, that's Captain Blue.
That's Captain Scarlet's already been on the screen.
He's been on the screen, yeah. So, right, we just want an update with you. We watched Bullseye, and it was brilliant.
It was good.
Really, really good. So I'm sitting in my duct tape glasses. Honestly,
I'd watch it as a series.
I'd love that to come back as a series.
It's not yet, but
hopefully. I think it's really popular.
We hope it was popular because it was good.
To Bullseye. To Freddie Flintoff, who I wasn't particularly keen on, but he was really good in that. Yeah. I really liked him. I thought he was a good presenter. He was funny, he was cheeky, he was nice, not too much. Yeah. To Freddie.
To Bully.
To the bully. And to my mum because she loved Bullseye. Cheers. And she also loved a cup of tea, so cheers. So yeah, reason why Captain Blue's on there, because Nathan found Captain Scarlet.
Yeah, on some random channel.
On a random channel.
Talking pictures.
Well, I've never heard of that channel.
No.
Random.
Shows.
I don't know why I'm doing this because I can't drink it yet. It's too hot.
Classic old shows.
Well, I watched a little old classic this morning, a bit of Fools and Horses with old Dale Boy and Rodney. 70s. 60s, 70s. Yeah. But I do have a phobia of
Captain Scarlet.
Yeah.
Well, the puppets.
The puppets. I love puppets, but for some reason...
The Captain Scarlet ones and Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I was going to say Thunderbirds.
Really scared you.
Don't say her name.
The Terrorhawks.
Oh my god. Zelda from the Terrorhawks was the main. I can still instantly, she comes back in my mind. I hate her. She terrifies me. Yeah. If you don't know who it is, if you're too young or if you're just not interested in things like that, Google, was it Zelda from the Terrorhawks? Oh my god, I still think of it. Honestly, I'm feeling all funny. Don't. I was terrified of her.
Or buy a mask of her.
Don't you dare. So yeah, he's going to watch a bit of... Are you watching all of it now? Just a little snippet?
All of it.
Watch all of it.
Watch all of it now.
Oh. Well, we got a movie game, bub. This is what my dad bought me.
Play that afterwards. Okay. It's only 40 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have a little read or something. Yeah. So, he's going to watch Captain Scarlet. I'm not going to watch it because they freak me out a little. It's the way they move and their mouths. I'm like, I don't know, they freak me out. And then we're going to play Guess That Movie quiz. I don't know where my dad got this, but he's got it for us. So, I don't think there's any good because I don't really know much about films, apart from old films. Yeah. I think you get clue. Well, there's a dice, but I don't know. Should we just do it that we guess the cards?
We'll figure it out ourselves, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you watch Captain Scarlet. I'm going to avoid looking at the screen because I don't want to watch it.
I'm going to play really loud.
And I'm going to read my book, which I'm not going to tell you about now because he's going to watch this, but I will tell you about later. So that is my current read. See you in a bit. So we've just done the candles for Hanukkah. And it is the 4th night tonight of Hanukkah.
It is indeed. Luckily it's not a candle in the wind because they blow out very easily, these ones.
What candle colour do you reckon is going to go first?
My one's orange. I'm going for orange. One there, that's going to burn down first.
I don't know.
Red and blue have got big flames though.
Yeah, that is true. That is a big flame.
Might change my mind to blue actually.
You can't change your mind.
I can. Because blue has got the biggest. Look at that flame on that.
So when I was a kid and Grandma would do this, we'd always have a bet about what colour candle would go first. That blue has got a big flame.
Don't you go near it.
Look at the little yellow one next to it though. Yeah. Compared to that, why is that flame big, do you reckon, that one little?
Who knows? There's more wick burnt.
Okay, so the time is now 7:15 and I'm going to have a little read. So this is my current book. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid and it's called After I Do. So yeah, this one I picked up in a charity shop and I was really excited because it was on my want to read list, and I really love this author's books. Like, I really, really do. Like, her book, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, has to be one of my like all-time favourite books. I love it so much. Daisy Jones and the Six, that was good as well. But the Seven Husbands one was just like perfection. I loved it so much. So yeah, I've read a few of her other books, and this was one, as I said, I wanted to read. So yeah, I found it on my pile of books over there, and just like, you know what? It's time for some Taylor Jenkins Reid. I was having a bit of a reading slump recently, so when I do that, I try and go to either a genre or an author that I know I'm going to like, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. I'm currently on page 93, so I'm not halfway yet, but nearly. So this is about Lauren and Ryan. They meet, they fell in love at college, and then a decade later they're married, and their marriage is kind of just like falling apart. It's reaching breaking point, and basically they want to kind of find a way to fall in love with each other again and not hate each other. So they come up with this plan to kind of take like a year off of their relationship, and so yeah, they basically go and do completely separate things apart. They live apart, they do different things, and it says Lauren confronts her own ideas about monogamy and marriage. What does it mean to love? What are you willing to fight for? And is there a new road to happily ever after? So I'm quite excited to see, will they get back together and like kind of realise how much they missed each other, or will they just realise that, nah, let's go separate ways? So it's very exciting and also quite romantic. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. So I'm going to have a little read now. Nathan is over there. He's going to do some Warhammer. He's got a couple of figures, obviously, that I got today for him. So who are they? Robert Gulliman? Roboot. Who's Robert Gulliman? Don't know. His brother. So Roboot Gulliman and Lionel Johnson. These are characters in Warhammer. If you know, if you don't know, you don't know. But yeah, that's who I got him today. So he's going to be making them, and I will show you at the end once he's done them what they look like. So they're quite, not massive models, but they're medium sized. They're bigger than the normal figures. Like, so that would say be a little Space Marine, and that would be like your one. Sort of thing. So yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to put a podcast on, or you could listen to one of my videos.
Yeah, no, all right, thank you.
Okay, not to worry. Don't bother. So he's going to have a podcast on. I'm going to read, and really quickly, I got this book today as well in Waterstones. I've never heard of it. I just saw it in the window and I loved it. Look, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if it shows on camera. Not that great. But when you move it, his eyes like shine. Well, you can see it a little bit. Kind of. There you go. This is so cool. I love it. I know it is a kid's book. I'm not, you know, stupid. But I was literally in the window and I just thought it looked really cool. It's not a series, I don't think, either. It's a standalone. It's called Midnight Treasure by Piers Torday. It says werewolves, vampires, and epic quest for the midnight treasure. I just think this sounds so cool. It looks cool. In a kingdom of vampires and werewolves, join an epic hunt for one treasure greater than gold. So yeah, I really fancy this. This is going to be my next book. I'm going to read me Taylor Jenkins Reid and then get on to that one. So yeah, that is the plan for now. I'm going to read. So carry on watching. I will show you, as I say, what Nathan's Warhammer figures come out like. I know they'll be good because he's always good at making them. And yeah, I'm just going to chill and read. We did play our movie game, by the way. Actually, it was all right. We've done really well. I'm proud of us because we're not like movie buffs or anything, but these were quite like classic film ones. If you were going to ask about films that have been in the last 5 or 10 years, I wouldn't have a clue, but it was kind of older films, so we were like, yeah. I mean, there is a way you're supposed to do it with the dice and everything, but we didn't do that. We literally just asked like cards to each other. So let me have a go for you for a second. Hold on. You can have a little quiz now. don't need the dice. I'm just going to get a couple of the cards. See if you know. So you get basically like 3 clues on each card. If I can get them out. And yeah, if you get down to the 3rd clue, it's like the most obvious. But we'll just do a couple. Alright, hold on. Hold on. An hour later, I will get them out of the box. Ah! Okay, so here's your first one. If you know the answer, I'm not going to give the answer, but let me know in the comments section down below the answer. Okay, so the first one. So these are all films, okay? So it was released in 1998 and it stars Lindsay Lohan and Natasha Richardson. Number 2 clue is there are 2 girls. They go to a summer camp and find out that they're twins. And the 3rd clue is separated identical twins meet again and plot to reunite their parents. So if you know what film that is, put it down below. I will say, by the way, in the comments, if you put your answer, I will say it's, you know, wrong or right. Next one is a film released in 2012 starring Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson. Follows the growing friendship of a college singing club. And clue number 3 is a college student reluctantly joins a female a cappella group who battle it out against their counterparts. So that is that one. So if you know the answers to them, just let me know. Should we do one more? Put it in the comments section and I will, as I say, reply to all my comments. Okay, so this one says it was released in 2012. It stars Jennifer Lawrence and Liam Hemsworth. So next clue is a group of young people must fight among each other until there is only one survivor. And the 3rd clue is a failed revolt leads to 12 districts being forced to nominate 1 boy and 1 girl to fight to the death. So, yeah, we done pretty well, as I say. I'm quite impressed. Me and Nathan did quite good on that. So, I am going to put these away. But, yeah, no, it's a really cool little quiz, actually. I don't know where my dad got it, but I am on the lookout for these kind of little card game quizzes because they're really fun. Me and Nathan have been doing them a lot recently. Anyhow, right, so I'm going to read now. Nathan's going to do his while I'm with his podcast on. And I might as well turn the TV off because I'm not watching it. I just realised you're not watching it. I'm not watching it. No one's watching it, so I might as well turn it off. The Hanukkah candles are still alight. They are. They're still glowing. Positive light. I do love seeing the menorah of all the candles in lit up. I just, like that last night when they're all lit up is just lovely. Right. And by the way, I am drinking Pepsi Max, but I'm a good girl because I've also got water as well. I'll have some water. I need to drink more water. I've been really bad with my water intake recently. I know, it's bad. I had some dinner as well, so that was nice. Okay, right. It is time to read. So I'll see you in a bit. Here they are. All done. So what one's which? This one is
Gulliman.
There he is. Hi Gulliman, nice to meet you, mate. I didn't see his little face there.
He's got the Emperor's sword, that flaming sword.
And this one?
And this is the lion.
Right, is like
shield,
wings.
Winged helmet.
Your shield's cool. And got on the
and
base.
And he's got the Emperor's shield. So he's got the Emperor's sword, he's got the Emperor's shield.
And his base has got
the Watchers, they're called.
Like hooded creatures.
They're called the Watchers in the dark.
The Watchers in the dark. It's like me watching you when you sleep.
Yeah.
Well, good to make. Did you enjoy them?
Yeah, I enjoyed them.
Fiddly?
I've got to glue them to their bases, but yeah, they're...
Okay. You enjoyed it though?
Yeah, it's very good.
And did you watch any of my videos while you...
Yeah, I did. I watched all of them. No.
Okay.
No, I didn't watch any.
Podcast?
Bad podcast. Why not podcast?
No, it's good. I like them.